welcome to ACD Combatives, your combatives and control tactics channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. One thing to consider on any takedown, let me think of it. It doesn't really matter what I'm doing. I'm here, and I do see how I'm keeping my arch. If I don't keep a good arch, you're going to pull me down. Yeah. Now you may want to go down. That's absolutely fine, but you're doing it on your terms. So always keep a good strong arch. Okay. Try to concentrate on. If you wanted to, you could lower me down like cradling me like a baby. But in reality, you're just going to dump me down or throw me down. And there's times where you're going to get drugged down regardless. It is what it is. But try to concentrate on your terms of keeping a good balance, a good arch. I call it the wrestler's arch, where they're kind of like looking to the ceiling, like they're looking to the gods of wrestling for help. You know, the grappling gods. Try to swim under. Just give me a little distance. Boom, there you go. See how you already got me? Yeah. Now, what I would try to do to counter it, and I might try to just do something like that, okay, if I can. So you're just going to be aware of that, and you just step out of it. Okay. Just step out, don't let me hook you. Yeah. And now you can just, yeah. Yep, so you went down again. Yep, that's okay. It's absolutely okay. I just want you to be aware that that's happening, so you can focus on a good arch. Let's start up doing the same kind of thing. Now it's a little different with the friction of the clothing. Plus, it gives you something to work with, like go ahead and try to swim through. I can be sticky and obnoxious. Yeah. So what would you do if I started doing this?
If you start doing this?
Yeah.
If you start doing this, I just...
There you go, you got the right idea, but be careful because then you just duck down and I might be able to drag you into a arming guillotine. And I don't know if I would have been able to finish that or not, but I would have been able to sweep. I could have just rolled you and swept you, except the wall was in the way. Which is, you know, part of the realism of working out in a room like this. You're going to be rolling into shit on the street all the time. A tree, a car, a building.
Or even a small apartment.
Yeah, a small apartment. Somebody breaks into your house. Being obnoxious. Wow. Yeah, there you go. I'm just going to feed you some energy. I want you to think about how I'm going to start giving you different types of side controls. I'm going to start feeding you stuff that we've been working on. Okay. Remember that?
Oh, wow!
Be sure to just say tap when it hurts.
Okay,
yeah. We won't go too crazy because neither one of them is kind of. I just want you to start thinking about different escapes because we're going to be going to the ground here. We'll still be working on take this. There we go, trapped and roll. Okay. There you go. Part of the reason the trap and roll wasn't as working as well is when you had the trap. I'm not sure how, it doesn't really matter how you had it, but you were kind of like going off to the side a little much.
I see.
And I was able to just kind of like drop my hip and use my leg as a hook.
Was that because you saw it? You saw it coming?
No, I felt your energy going the wrong direction.
Oh.
That's all. I was like, okay, he's trapping and rolling. I mean, I felt what you were doing. Doesn't matter how I do it, but let this leg kind of sag a little bit.
I see.
This is a good jack, and I'm going to put this here to this shoulder, and I'm looking over. And don't think that I'm going up per se, and definitely not going to the side. I'm kind of going this direction. There we go. Remember this?
Yep.
Where I'm in a butterfly guard. it's an open guard, but this is a great position because I can start, moving and stuff like that. I've got this now. I've lost it because I don't have one end, so I can still do some great stuff with it. But kick out one leg, and now I've hooked it, and I can do a sweep that way. But closed guard isn't the end all be all. It's my favorite guard because it's very street applicable. But if you're using common sense, you can use an open guard too. I'm not a big fan of like the De La Rivas and all these weird guards. I'm a big fan of spider guard. Go ahead and stand up, and I've got your, like this, boom, and I can use the bicep, and I'm, trying to break it down, stuff like that.
That is so effective. I like that move a lot. Like those people who wheel on you.
Yeah, that's as long as you've got clothing. Now, spider guard without a gi is much more difficult because you're just grabbing wrists. And if they're sweaty or wet or bloody, you're going to slip up. So it's not that you can't use it, and no gi or no coat, but it's definitely more advantageous with a coat. So right now we've graduated from we're just going through the motions to, at some point, you're going to try to feed it, and I'll try to block it. Excellent. I tried to do a arm pass, and I stepped out. Yeah. So I couldn't get behind you. Very good. You're beginning to feel what I'm trying to accomplish.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, we'll work some takedowns. So, okay, so I've got the gi and I get the underpass. And I'm here, and I can't get out your back. You get me in kind of a headlock position. I stay strong. In his case, I got your coat. I can bump and still use your coat. I want to stay on the outside or the inside. It doesn't really matter as long as you don't disrupt my post.
Grip now.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is keep this post, and then just kind of go for the arm bar or a wrist lock. It doesn't matter what I go for from there. You see where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I did is I was using your clothing. I went into this, and I was grabbing the gi. I was going to try to, I think I was trying to do a duck under. Yeah, and instead, you got me kind of in a headlock. So what I want to do is reestablish. It's kind of the same concept as this, and I can totally do that. Totally do that. But it's not a true headlock because I've got a good arch. This is why I'm trying to show you this technique, because this happens to you all the time when you're grappling. You don't get to the back. Okay. And if I don't give you a good arch, you've got a Perot right here. So I'm doing this. In this case, I'm just using the gi, but I could totally do this. In this case, I can even grab my foot and pull it in if I have to, and then I can just boom. In this case, I'm just gonna, dude, why are we fighting? Get however you want to. I really try to emphasize, yes, we're learning how to defend ourselves, but that doesn't always mean beating the hell out of somebody. Talking is your biggest defense. So you'll know when you can't talk anymore. You'll be like, this isn't working yet. So, yeah, martial arts isn't knitting, that's for sure. No matter how careful you try.
Yep.
Go ahead and swim under, like you're gonna take my back, and then get you in a headlock position, like maybe I'm trying to throw you. Oops, I just throw you. Did. What I was doing was twisting, and I'm not clipping here. That's what a mistake a lot of people make. I like to come across the top of the knee if I can, but I have to get you. See how it made you light on this side?
Yes.
And now I can throw you. Sorry. Yeah.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out. Bye.